William Truth Taylor was born, my friend. I hopped up in the bed to be your mom's human wedge, and after 25 minutes, you came out, and I knew the ledge. Blood and all, and you were wrapped up in an arm. After 2 hours, I knew you'd have a strong arm. You took my glasses right off my face and held them in your hand and shocked the place. The nurse was like, wow, you were like, wow, how you like me now? You were into music straight from the start, and we would call you Squeak as you stole the heart, never depart. Cause you and your brother were tight from the start. You're like Frank Sinatra, jazz and hip hop. When you crawled on the floor, you had your little pop. I looked at you and I was like, he's hip hop. WILLIM, he's the truth, baby. So here I am.
I show your face, man, for the theme song.
So here I am.
He's the truth. He's the truth. Yeah, that's Wifey singing. Song I dedicated on my second album to my firstborn son, William Truth Taylor. Why am I playing this? Because he's got the Gemini moon, and tonight we're talking about the Gemini full moon.
Determined, and I can't wait to see you compete. A double Gemini, and you're already a flirt, and you bounce back quickly whenever you get hurt. Dedicated to the baba, you never took the motto, and after you started walking, you were on full throttle. Straight to Amsterdam, but you love Central Park. And 125th Street, walking through the crowd, you made your mark. Yeah, you are the one. Yes, sir. Love Cav and Bus is my son. New York City is where you were born. William Truth Taylor, you got it going on.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Eric Taylor. Taylor to you, Astrology. It is time tonight on episode 101, Knowledge is Love, to discuss the Gemini full moon. Oh, man, which is happening on December 7th in America, December 8th across the seas. 11:14 p.m. Eastern and 8:14 Pacific, and for me, Mountain at 9:14. It's this Wednesday, 2 days away. And in honor of my sidekick, The Truth, I had to rock that song because he's a Gemini moon and a Gemini sun. Yeah, born on Memorial Day. Yeah, really awesome. So, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's well. Good to see you.
Abraham Robinson is here. Steven's here. Matt Gaming, Israel, and Irene.
All right. Well, listen, Israel and Irene and Abraham, we missed you for the free webinar on Saturday. It was awesome, breaking down Saturn in Pisces, right? Matt Gaming and Steven were there, and Pluto in Aquarius in 2023. But listen, come this Saturday, only $15. Astrological Coffee Talk with Eric. I'm going to be teaching in a lesson on Chiron, the Wounded Healer, which is pretty important. It's getting ready to, I think, station direct in a week or so. But this moon, it's a Leo rising, Gemini moon, and Mars conjunct at 16 degrees. The sun in Sagittarius is 16 degrees. The moon making a trine to Saturn in Aquarius. I think that's at 20 degrees. Mercury will be all by itself, chilling in the 6th house in Capricorn. We'll get to that. The sun opposing Mars, right? And the sun making a sextile to Saturn. So a lot of interesting energy. And think back, and you guys try to think back to the Gemini new moon on May 30th. This is kind of bringing up some of that stuff. This energy that I want to kind of talk about and explain, and then I'll get to your questions and comments. You guys can let me know what house you have Gemini in, Israel and everybody, okay? Abraham, Stephen, Matt Gaming. I know for you, Matt Gaming, the 8th house, man. We rocking with this. And with Moon and Mars in the 8th house for Scorpio risings, it's making some sense for me. Definitely making some sense. But understand, overall, what we're dealing with, you guys, is this type of energy where we need to avoid the emotional outbursts. They can happen a lot over social media, discussions, arguments, exchange of different ideas, ixnay on the vixnay and the wixnay. Because really what this moon is really going to be dealing with is emotional discipline, responding to your emotions in a responsible, controlled way. Right? Remember that the Gemini Sagittarius axis is about information, knowledge, right? The analytical, logical, critical mind kind of opposing the big picture, wisdom, higher learning, freedom, philosophical mind. It's, different energies. Jupiter's still in Pisces, Venus and Sag, 27 degrees, the Leo ascendant, 8 degrees. You are having what I think is fascinating. The 16 degrees is 7. And I think, honestly, it's preparing us, definitely preparing us for 2023. Because this is the final full moon of 2022, right? The next full moon, the Cancer full moon, will be early in January. So understand that 7 gets us into a universal year in the numerology of 2023, which is 7. Makes a lot of sense with Saturn entering Pisces, Pluto into Aquarius, Jupiter December 20th getting back into Aries, but then going in, I think, May 17th into Taurus. There is going to be, I think, and I spoke about it on the free webinar, sort of a spiritual creative renaissance where this moon could be sort of the impetus for that, where we really need to look at our creativity. This is also a good moon for ideas in terms of internally exercising, not starting new things. Wait till January 13th when Mars goes direct. Okay? Please be mindful of that. But this is going to have us, maybe look at some old debates, arguments, fights. But a lot of this energy is internal in your own physical container. Lilith is also opposing Pluto in Capricorn, 26 degrees, Pluto Capricorn, 27 degrees. So, our instincts about what's going on with the government, our work, our daily routine, our service, our health. Pluto's doing its second to final, what is it, penultimate cleanup. Because when it goes to Pluto in Aquarius, March 23rd until I think it's the first week of June, it will go back to 29 degrees for a while from June to January 20th and do that final cleanup of all the Capricorn stuff, financial, medical, political systems, banking, power structures. Okay. That's going to be a doozy. June of 2023 to January 20th of 2024. And then January 21st, 2024 to 44, we have Pluto in Aquarius. So, this moon is showing us some things. It's talking to us. It's kind of putting a light on our words, our ideas. And think about, and check the description down below. Make sure you guys like the live and comment afterwards when I'm done, all that good stuff, like always. If you want to donate to the channel, I greatly appreciate it. Forget the super chat. Hit me up in the Cash App, $T2UC. Thank you. But, Gemini is what? It's curious. And remember, the moon impregnates planets that it's in conjunction with. The moon's your mother, your body, your health, your family, how you emotionally react and respond, right? Our intuition, our sensitivities, our feelings, the emotions, right? So the light is being reflected on that. So this is kind of deep with this conjunction to Mars. So there can be some things going on in the cabeza, in the medulla oblongata. But I think what we also have to practice at this time is to avoid the anger. So we are also creating and manifesting positive ideas and thoughts and words about ourselves to other people. Like, don't gossip, don't avoid, because Gemini can be gossipy. It's social media. Try to, even if you don't avoid social media on this full moon, which maybe you should, but at least don't get into comments or liking or this or debate. It's not helpful and it's not worth it. This is the last full moon of the year, so really that Mars trine Saturn, moon trine Saturn, you kind of want to initiate emotional discipline with your thoughts, words, and ideas. No need to fear. Your boy E is here, trying to get you up out of here. All right, let's get to some comments. The truth is rocking. And I kind of said my spiel. Let me know where this moon is at. Where's the Gemini house in the birth chizzy?
Okay, so first Stephen Jupiterian said, yo, Uncle Jupiter in the house.
I like that, Stevie.
Mad Gaming said, what's up? Israel said, what's up, y'all? Abraham Robinson said, what's up? Irene said, nice rhyme. Hey, party people.
Thank you, Irene. Yeah, I had to spit bars for the truth. So happy when he was born. Oh my God.
Irene Max said, I was just saying hi to everybody. And then said, Danny, where you at? And then Abraham Robinson said, what's up, Irene? Here, let's see. Oh yeah, Abraham Robinson was like upset because he missed the thing.
Yeah.
And then Irene said, Eric, this Jupiter energy is amazing. My Neptune and Jupiter are lit up. I hype for this full moon.
Yeah, and it's so funny. I'm so silly. I forgot to buy a lottery ticket. I'm gonna probably try to do it tomorrow because this is Jupiter and Neptune in my fifth house. I should take advantage of it till December 20th, in the sense that I don't know the days. I think Powerball's today and Mega Millions is tomorrow. So in my state, I think in Arizona we can play both. I don't know if all the states are like that, but yeah, I got some numbers the other night, and so we wrote them down, and I need to go do that. I should have done that today, but my bad. It's all right. But yeah, numerology is in play, man. We're headed to that 7, which is going to bring up for 2023 imagination, creativity, and that Saturn Pisces, you guys. That chart, it was Saturn, Mercury, Sun, and Neptune in Pisces on the ascendant. It was a deep chart. Stephen and Matt Gaiman would tell you, and Danny would tell you when he gets here. It was a deep energy. We had a nice little free webinar, kind of like a coffee talk, So, all right, go ahead. What else?
Okay, then let's see. Abraham Robinson said, Gemini 6th house, and then Stephen the Jupiterian said, Gemini is on my 7th house.
Yeah.
Then Irene said,
don't bring up any old arguments with your partner, Stephen.
Then Irene said, Gemini/Sag is left and right brain.
Yeah, yes, it is, Irene. Very true. Yeah, more philosophical against the logical. It's interesting. I think all of the accesses are really interesting. The Gemini Sag, I talk about the Virgo Pisces being the health access. Cancer Capricorn, I feel like it's the kind of money business access. Aries Libra is kind of like relationships access, right? Relationship with self, I, and then us, we, them, right? Libra. Taurus Scorpio is definitely more of the sensual money, senses, access. And then Leo Aquarius, it's very political, but it's creative thought and creative expression too. So they're all kind of, it's really deep, and I think this being a Leo rising, this means the moon and Mars is in the 11th house, right? Of the groups, your social network. What about your friends? Yeah, and stuff like that. So, it's definitely, this is a deep thing. And just understand that the Mercury, which is the ruler of this moon, right? Because Gemini, is in Capricorn 1 degree on the full moon. And it's in the 6th house. So there could be some stuff that comes up still with the, fallout of the FTX and all that scandal, still would fall out from, health stuff and banking and, digital currencies being formed, all that crazy stuff that's happening in China and lockdowns. And, I think as we finish up and get to the solstice, the winter. Oh, and by the way, you guys, December 19th, I don't have the time yet, but December 19th, Irene, I'm going to be a guest on Anjani Seagrass YouTube channel, Awaken the Dream School. Oh, we're going to talk about some stuff. I'm going to talk about that Capricorn new moon, since I'm a Capricorn moon, and she's going to be breaking down some stuff about the Capricorn and solstice and breath work. It's going to be fun. So we're gonna do a little something smooth on Monday. It's the first night of Hanukkah, December 19th. Gotta rock that. So I'll let you guys know the time. It might be 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern, but we haven't confirmed the time yet. But I'm excited. I've been on her Instagram channel, Venus Gemstone. This will be my first time on her YouTube channel as a guest on her show, on her podcast, Awaken the Dream School, which make sure you guys go subscribe, support the sister. She's dope and brilliant and a regular here on with me. I like chopping up astrology with her. I like the Pisces people. They're deep. she's deep. You know what I mean? So the two of us together should be a lot of fun. And I know Irene will be there, right? So I also want to say this, you guys, don't forget, this is the time. Irene, Israel, my, holiday birth chart sale. I got great sales until December 31st, midnight. All my full 12 house written reports, whether it's solar returns, secondary progressions, natal birth chart, business birth charts, normally 175, only 120. That's a bigly sale. The full 12 house written report with custom video summary, normally 250, knocked it down to 200. Okay, some people have already taken advantage of it, so you want to jump on. It's I'm getting busy, and I'm dealing with computer issues. Like I'm dealing with Mercury retrograde. It's frustrating. So I feel kind of frustrated because I'm delayed on some of my custom video summaries for my clients, and I apologize to them for that. But I gotta get on the horn and wait to hear from my stuff with Apple, and I don't know. I'm deleting stuff. You don't need to hear my drama and my problems. But also all my mini chart services, the $35 ones, mini hater, mini career, mini love, knocked off $5, $30. Same thing with the big 3, sun, moon, rising, part of fortune, 50, it's $45. Same thing with the soul's journey past life chart, $75, that's 70. And also the big 4, sun, moon, rising, part of fortune, north and south node. So if you want to get your feet wet, and that's $7. So if you want to get a chart for a friend for the holidays, a child, a cousin, a coworker, this is the time, and your boy's gonna go in and make it nice, and I have some nice announcements coming up for 2023. I'm making a lot of moves. I'm working crazy hard. Still got to update the website, still designing the course, but I've started working on 2 books. And, I'm doing Coffee Talk Saturday, December 10th, this Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, on Chiron, the Wounded Healer, emotional, physical, spiritual wounds. We're going to be looking at degrees, signs, houses, doing a lot of chart examples. And that's going to be awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed my guest last week, Jess Arce. That was on Wednesday. And then Friday, Javanka Magana, psychic medium Joby. It was a lot of fun, a lot of information. I thought they were both really amazing guests, and I've got more lined up for you in 2023. I'm working on some doozies, I promise you. So, and I might have an early, like a little Christmas or New Year gift. I may have Miss Alana Taylor from Sabale Pure on as an official guest, showing her products and her line. And she's got some great news. She just got a nice little order from Marival, where Oprah goes, and a lot of big people, they like her deodorant, they like her tooth powder, they like her lip balms. So she's got a facial oil coming out soon. So sabalepure.com, y'all. Okay. You want that stuff, men and women. She got deodorant for men and women. You don't want to put toxins and poisons on your body. You have to be right. Okay. All right. So let's get to some more comments. And I'll say a little bit more about this moon as well.
Let's see.
Oh, that moon in the 6th house for Abraham. Yeah. So with the moon and Mars, your daily routine, just, try, at work and even with your health, don't do any emotional eating and don't bring up old arguments. It's actually a good time for creativity and exercise. So make some more dope beats. If you guys have heard some of my tracks and even the tracks for the Secrets of the Moon Sign series, which I'll get back to, I have Gemini ready. I just can't upload it because I'm having issues with iMovie, but I'm going to figure it out soon. So that should be coming up next. And then I'll be doing the Michael Jackson chart soon. I'm probably, and Cancer, Moon Sign Secrets. So those are the next couple of videos, along with Mercury in the 9th house coming up for you guys. And the North Node. And my North Node in the 7th house, just to show you, there was still 3 more minutes. It cut off. It wouldn't let me upload the entire video. I was so frustrated, but I got to the point where I just had to let it go and release it because, I was just like, let me just get this up and out of there, So it just cut me off the last couple of minutes. I'm sure you guys have noticed if you watched it, but it's a good video. So make sure you watch that, North Node in the 7th house. I know some of you may have it, but go ahead.
Okay. Then let's see.
Moon Goddess come or Danny?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, might be too early for them. We're rocking early tonight because I'm Monday Night Football.
Stephen the Jupiterian said, is it the best time to do a full moon ritual in order to manifest intentions or during a full moon?
It's not a bad time. It might be a better time for journaling and charging your crystals. I would say, what are you ready to release? Meditate, pray, and write that out. And, what are you ready to release? And this actually might be a good time to think about some of your goals for 2023, especially activating this 7 number, right? Imagination, creativity, spirituality. So I think those would be 2 good things, because remember, Mars is kind of like separates, cuts, divides, right? So releasing things. And remember, the moon impregnates it. So sometimes we got to release the negative self-talk. I speak about that. Release, past angers. Watch out for outbursts, frustrations. When Mars is retrograde, though, it's not a time to really, especially in Gemini, to initiate new things. Like anything that I've been starting was stuff that I already kind of started, like the book, like, the classes, like all that stuff, you know what I mean? So even my introduction to basic astrology, yeah, I wanted to do it a while ago, but I wanted to let Mars go direct too. So, probably after January 13th, I will announce when the 8-week course will be. It's going to be $199, 8 weeks, breaking down signs, planets, houses, and un poquito introduction to medical astrology. But I'm looking for a medical astrology class to take. So I'm researching the right astrologer to do that with, so then I can master it, right? I'm not a master of it yet. So then I can offer it as a service for you guys. And I think that's going to be extremely helpful, because I do already know a lot and I intuitively know a lot, but there's just certain things structurally that certain facts that I don't know, right? Like I know Saturn and Aries can give migraine headaches and also rheumatoid arthritis or regular arthritis. There's certain planetary alignments and placements that I just know it like that, but I don't know it all. So me, I'm very truthful and honest. I don't lie to y'all. Knowledge is love. And so because I don't have it mastered yet or to a level that I can teach it, I won't offer it as a service. Okay. I like to be, I try to keep it real with y'all. I tell you, the currency for the age of Aquarius is being truthful and authentic. And that's Eric Taylor to the day I die. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, go ahead.
Okay. Then, someone knew Preston Simmons.
Oh, big press in the house. All right.
Okay, anyway. One thing. Israel said Gemini is on my 9th house. And then
Gemini's in your 9th house? Okay.
And then let's see. Irene said, "Do intentions new moon really day after I think?"
What'd you say? Do what?
Do intentions new moon really day after I think?
Really day?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or die?
No, it's day.
Do intentions. So with moons, you can still set intentions 2 days before, 2 days after, and some people say like 2 weeks. Well, in terms of things starting to manifest, but remember, this sets up a 6-month cycle back until the Gemini new moon and Gemini season. That's why I was taking you back to May 30th with that Gemini new moon in terms of what was going on with your life that may be coming up again now. Remember, the Mars moon conjunction is 16 degrees. It can really bring up some frustrations, some, and a lot of this is more internal. It's not external. Okay. And so you really think about, like, well, Israel just said the the moon and Mars will be in his 9th house. So this could be, about travel for Israel. This could be about emotions around, his relationship with his father growing up. 9th house is your father's teachings. Israel might be contemplating taking a class or book, or he might, have just changed his beliefs, different belief systems and philosophies. Maybe Israel was into different things, and now he's like, hey, I want to be just more spiritual and be more into the metaphysics and astrology. And so, that can create some different introspection, but frustrations and anger, right? Let's say if Israel's dad is like, hey, you better be a devout Catholic, forget that astrology. That could be a situation, right, that he's going through. I don't know why this is like, whatever. But so, just understand that that's situations that can come up when you're dealing with Gemini, Moon, Mars, exact conjunction. And don't forget, Mars opposing the Sun in Sagittarius. So there's also things going on with our own ego and vitality and our own personal expression. So that's why I was saying, watch your mouth on social media, and just, some of your frustrations and different things you're feeling, try to work it out internally. Now, this is hard because we know air, fire, access, they're not introspective. Sagittarius and Gemini is not introspective, where Virgo and Pisces is. So this is going against your nature, but because Mars is retrograde, the probing won't be outwardly. The probing will be more internal to your heart and your mind, which will control your actions. Capiche? Does that make some sense to you? But you know what I mean? So like really think about that. And that's why this is the last full moon of 2022. And you know, it's not the real New Year, right? I tell you guys all the time. That's why they got April Fools, April 1st, because the real New Year is on the equinox, March 21st, right? The beginning of Aries season, right? Remember, astrology is the first calendar, right? Today is Monday, the day of the moon. Make it happen Monday, all right? Go ahead.
Okay. Irene said new moon is dark and dank. To plant the seed, then full moon is it bloomed.
Yes. So new moons, you set the intentions, and then the full moon illuminates things. But this is where, because Mars is retrograde on this moon, this is where things that can be illuminated could be from the past or back from May 30th. Okay. And remember, so don't forget, right? Gemini, remember the Jack and Jane of all trades. Geminis have their hands in everything. Like Gemini women, I mean, they are like, these girls can be tomboys and then they can put on like the spaghetti strap skirt and the high heels. They're dope, right? So, but it can be very challenging for them to be introspective. And this is the time where Geminis might need to take that Mars energy and that action and energy, right? Action, bum, 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 right? Take that action and energy and take it within. What's going on in your heart, right? Emotional responsibility. This is a time to say, I'm sorry. I apologize, right? Mars trine Saturn, Mars opposing the moon. You know what I mean? So that's things that people need to contemplate and think about. And you can look at that where the Gemini is in your chart, you know? And just understand, like, there's going to be a lot of energy shifting, right? That's why I did the free webinar, shifting in 2023. Big shifts. Saturn into Pisces from 23 to 26. Pluto into Aquarius for 2.5 months. Jupiter, right, starting December 20th, going into Aries, and then a quick run. Once it goes into Aries and it's like, you know, it's already direct, it's moving crazy slow now, but after December 20th, it's going to be like, it's going to get down, boogie, oogie, oogie. Jupiter's going to be, and you know, Jupiter in Aries, it's crazy, like motivational speaker. Yes to everything, assertive, initiating, like expanding, you know, that maverick pioneer energy of Aries, the I don't want to hear the word no flow. Yes, I go and glow and grow, you know. That's Jupiter in Aries. But Jupiter then will go to Taurus in May, conjuncting the North Node. That is going to be, you know, we'll talk about it. I'll probably do a coffee talk about that because that's going to be some powerful energy. And personally, and Matt Gaiman will tell you, Danny, anybody that rocks with a Scorpio, a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius rising sign, any of you to rock with that, you cannot wait for the nodes to shift. Now, some people like it. I was talking to a Taurus rising, and I was talking to Miss Anjani Seagrass, and she was like, "Yo, I love it," you know, because it's the purging. It's been. I know for Scorpio rising, it's been tough for me. You know what I mean? But it's been good because, you know, sometimes you have to purge, surrender, let go, let God, detox things that no longer serve you, right? Things, people, places, things, you know? And so there is that release like the South Node does. And so it's been a really powerful, intense energy the last, I guess, well, May will make it 18 months, right? The North Node cycle. But I'm looking forward to going to Aries and Libra, you know, get up off my ascendant and 7th house. Get up off me. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Then
Y'all gonna watch some Monday Night Football? Buccaneers
Steven
Saints should be
said,
fun.
I have done a new moon ritual to manifest intentions.
Who said this?
Steven. And
Oh.
then Steven said, thanks, Irene. I felt that that was correct.
Yeah, no. And you know what? I think that's going to be a situation that the more, Stephen and Irene, the more that you're willing to kind of write things out, and even, like I said, a good time to set, it's not about really intentions, that's more new moon, but setting even like goals, what is it that you want to accomplish in 2023? How are you going to grow your business, Stephen, your YouTube channel? You know what I mean? It's very important. The billionaire mindset, you guys, is writing things out, but more like not just journaling in a time box. You understand? So like at 9 a.m., I'm doing this, and that. At 9:45, I'm doing this. At 10:30, because, just like when I told you guys before, right? Let's say if you had trouble getting up out of the bed in the morning, but once you work on the subconscious mind, release all the negative energy of the day, set the intentions for when you are going to sleep for the subconscious mind, then you can go on autopilot. And the next time when you raise up in the morning, right, grand rising, right, we're not mourning anything, nobody died, grand rising, you rise up and give thanks and gratitude to God for another day to spin on the globe. You really want to be at a place where you're like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you do that, it like tricks your brain. It's like a call to action. It's a countdown. So when 1 comes, you're prompt to move. It really does work. I definitely, things are moving, man. I mean, I know, wifey and I, we've been so intentional, and blessings are just coming. Her business is growing and soaring. I don't know if any of you guys caught her on Instagram last night, Sabale Pure. She's going to be doing Sunday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern. So check her out on Instagram next Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, Sabale Pure, being very informative, teaching you about organic and vegan body and skincare, but just, a lot of insight. I think, Irene, you would really dig that. But, for me, you guys, I just, you have to always think about the future. For me and Matt Gaming and Danny, and I think Moon Goddess, all Scorpio risings, this moon is in our 8th house, right? So sudden events, in-laws, debt, taxes, IRS, inheritance, power, intimacy, merging, control, right? Psychology, Moon Mars. So there's a lot there, and it's also probing, investigating, right? Like the occult knowledge, right? Numerology, tarot, astrology, metaphysics, ancient oils like doTERRA, plant-based medicine, I'll be staying up on my, my ginger, my turmeric, my garlic, honey. The kids are feeling a little sick. Wifey made a nice little honey, cayenne pepper. What else she put in? Nice little remedy, and then boom, like Jack was feeling better like in no time. Then, of course, when the rain comes, he likes to walk outside and play in the rain and starts coughing at night. These kids no escuchen. They don't listen. They don't listen. All right, go ahead. Got some more comments.
Then, let's see. Irene said I got Sun and Mars conjunct in Gemini, and then Minya,
Sun and Mars conjunct.
Irby.
Yeah. Hey, Minya. Welcome back.
Said Gemini 8th house, and then Steven said, "Oh yes, this Thanksgiving has truly tested my ability to not add to the fire of a conversation." Controversial.
Was family riffing with you, Steven, at Thanksgiving? Or, other family members? I'm sorry. Yeah. Sometimes the holidays can be very stressful for people, right? you got beef with auntie or this cousin or this, brother or sister you don't talk to, or this uncle or this grandma or this, I mean, everybody's got a family story, right? And so, I think the best way is honestly just to vibrate from your heart. You know what I mean? And I think, Stephen, what you're saying, that you kind of restrained yourself. You were practicing the Moon, Mars, Saturn trine, right? Emotional responsibility, because that's what Saturn wants us to do. Be disciplined, be structured, be organized, right? The Moon trine Saturn, that's even, speaking to the discipline, or even honoring the discipline that your mother taught you, right? So, just think about those things, and the trine is always the easy flow of energy, right? Just like the pyramid on the dollar bill, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, before FDR switched it, right? Oh, man. I got a lot of stuff I want to talk to you guys about, but I got to do it on Coffee Talk. So I hope you come, Irene. I can't say things on the tube but a you sometimes, but, it's all good. But I think for this, Moon, the main thing to avoid is, past arguments or frustrations or just random outbursts. I mean, it is still Mars in Gemini, the verbal slut, right? It's like, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I thought, and saying something that put your foot in your mouth. Watch your mouth, watch your pudding. So, so just understand that. Now, because it's retrograde, that does, like I said earlier, makes it more internal than external, right? How you doing, Merva Minion or whatever?
Maria?
Yeah. It's good to have you back. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. I hope you come to Coffee Talk. It's only $15, Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to go in on Chiron. It's going to be a fun lesson. It could get emotional, though. Go ahead.
Rogue Reemerged said hello.
Rogue Reemerged? Oh, welcome. Nice to meet you.
Said hello from New Jersey.
New Jersey. What up, Jersey? I'm NYC all day. What up, Jersey? Dirty Jers. You down with Tretch and Redman? Who you rocking with? Queen Latifah? The Chief Rocker? Number one Chief Rocker, the Lord Chief Rocker. Yo, people sleep. That album was dope. Lords of the Underground? I think they had 2 albums. Second one, first album, they had some joints in there. Okay, so what's the name again?
Rogue Reemerged.
What'd they say? Or just hello?
Yeah.
So Rogue Reemerged. Let me know your sun, moon, and rising. If you know it, welcome. Your first time here. I'd like to give you some insight or, what house your Gemini is in. I'm a Western tropical astrologer, the whole sign system. You know what I'm saying? More ancient and more accurate. Leave that Placidus alone. I mean, it's not terrible, you guys, but, you can't really do certain things with annual perfections and other things when you're looking at Placidus, when you don't have the whole sign system. Certain timing techniques for predictive astrology. And I tell you all the time, back in ancient Kemet, Alexandria, Babylon, everywhere, Hellenistic astrology, they found the ancient texts. They were using the whole sign system. Okay? So, one sign, one house. I don't like when people come up with here. They talk about, oh, I'm a Libra rising, but I got Scorpio and Pluto in the first house. I'm like, whoa, that sounds crazy talk. Like, what are you saying to me? That don't make no sense, baby. Either you're a Libra rising or Scorpio rising. So either Scorpio's in the second house or Libra's in the 12th house. Make up your mind. It's real clean, real simple. You got me? You smell me? I smell pretty good, after a full day.
And then Abraham Robinson said, I felt like that's what I needed to be doing, more exercises and creativity during this time.
Yeah, no, and Abraham, man, you you're a beast on the boards, man. Abraham been making the dope tracks, y'all. So I can't wait because I know eventually I'm gonna get to my third studio album. God told me to tell you, and I will definitely have a couple of tracks on there from Mr. Capricorn Moon himself on the Ascendant, Mr. Abraham. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I got some bars to release. Oh my gosh. Now listen, you guys, I told you can go to Apple Music. First two albums are there. I only got the one song on Spotify and I have to activate. But on Apple Music, Hip Hop Forever and True Speaker is still there by E Complete. And this is the thing. Cats don't like to give your boy credit because I'm so far ahead. What I wrote about on my first album is happening now. That's what's so dope about it. You know what I'm saying? And people are like, oh my God, you said that. I'm like, yes, that's right. I did say that. I wrote that in 98, dropped that in 06, and now it's in the mix in 2020, 21, and 22. Okay. I'm usually 10 to 15 years ahead of what's happening. And I think a lot of that is that, crazy stellium in the 11th house. Yes, sir.
Oh, Jennifer Sweet is here and said, I'm a Gemini, Taurus, cusp, Leo, rising, Gemini in the 11th house with sun.
Gemini. Well, if you're a Leo rising, your 11th, 11th house, yes. Your 12th house is Cancer. Hello, Jennifer Sweet. So glad you're back. I missed you. And definitely wish you would have been there for that free webinar. You should email me and I can send it to you because I think you would really learn a lot. But I've been having so many issues and people told me they couldn't open up the audio. I don't know. We're going to fix up the technology. I think Mercury retrograde is just personally happening to me right now. You know what I'm saying? But I think we're having another Mercury retrograde. Irene, do you know when it's coming up? I think there's another one at the end of the year. Maybe the third week of December. I don't know, or early in the year. So it might be like the end of December into January. There's going to be a quick little Mercury retrograde. There's always a couple of years. So I think there might be one shining moment. So it should be kind of interesting. So also want to find out how you guys are doing with so Neptune just stationed direct, which is like lifting off a little darkness on the lens, like kind of like the veils, the deception. The fog might start to dissipate for you guys. Remember, America's chart, Sagittarius rising, Neptune, Pisces, Jupiter, fourth house, right? That's where we've had all this brainwashing and programming through the television. And so, with Neptune and Jupiter now stationed direct moving forward, Neptune doesn't leave until 2026, but Jupiter, December 20th going to Aries, I think it will start to open back up more of the creativity, the positive, the high vibrations of Neptune. Because Neptune is not all bad. It is disease. It is illusion. It is delusion, lying to yourself. It is deception, fog, chemicals, addiction, right? It has those things, but but each planet, each energy has yin yang and has positive, negative, right? High vibration, low vibration. So the positive, you guys are the Neptune, Jupiter is going to be expanding the imagination, expanding the creativity, expanding the spirituality. This is why I told you I should have went and bought that lottery ticket today. So I'm about to go tomorrow and get that lottery ticket. Same with was it Merva, right? You got the Scorpio rising too. We got that.
Someone new.
Oh, who?
Charlie.
Hey, Charlie. Welcome, Eric Taylor. Nice to meet you. Let me know where your.
They said, is it significant if your sun and moon is conjunct sometimes? Anti-Sia and sun and moon and vice versa.
Spell the Sia. What is it?
ANTICSCIA.
SCIA.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is, but yeah. I mean, are you saying in transit? Well, tell me your big three. Tell me your sun, moon, and rising, and then I can elaborate elaborate a little bit more on that. But welcome and thank you for coming. And knowledge is love. You guys, I try to do it twice a week, usually Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Friday, Saturday. But because of this Gemini full moon, I had to, I didn't want to record a video, especially since I've been having the technology issues. I was like, I'm coming on live Monday night before football, pre-dinner. Stomach is growling, and I'm here for y'all. But I love seeing you guys. I wish I could just see you on the screen. That's what we're gonna get though. Remember Uranus and Gemini. So one of my predictions, Uranus and Gemini, YouTube Live, you guys would be almost on the screen, and I could tap on a button or tap on your face, little pictures of you, and then you could ask me the question and it would come out loud through my computer. That's Pluto, Aquarius, Uranus, Gemini. That's what we might potentially get to. Because, with the AI and the automation, technology is, first of all, you guys know that technology is more advanced that they release to us. Just when we were doing, what was it, with the cell phones, in Japan, they have stuff in technologically wise, at least 5 years ahead of us. But then there's stuff here, light speed transportation in some of those underground tunnels that are super duper fast that, we don't know about, when you just riding on the one train in New York City, or you're on the MARTA in Atlanta, or the trolley in San Francisco, or the BART in Oakland, San Fran. You know what I mean? Those trains aren't that fast. I forgot the name of the train in Boston. I like Boston. It's a nice design of the city. Spend some good times there. Boston, Mass. Park the car in the Harvard Yard. All right, let's get to some more comments. We'll be bouncing soon for dinner and Monday Night Football. So any unique new people, whatever, ask specific questions or let me know your sun, moon, rising. I can give you some insight. Go ahead, Reed.
Okay. Then let's see. Chaley said points in Antasia mirror one another across solstice axis. And then
I don't know. Why don't you tell me your sun, moon, and rising?
I have Pisces sun and Virgo, moon and rising.
Who said this?
Chaley.
Oh, Pisces sun, Virgo moon, and Virgo rising. Oh, the moon on the ascendant. Wow. Well, one, with that Virgo moon, you can definitely be someone that is a healer, homeopathic, naturopath, a nurse, doctor, healthcare. But the moon on the ascendant, even in Virgo, different in other signs, but even in Virgo, the moon and the ascendant can make you, people always want to come talk to you, tell you their life story, blah, 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 run their mouth, ask for your advice. But it's it's extremely good for creativity. You might be a good artist, a good writer, a good storyteller. The moon on the ascendant, I know, I think Stevie Weezy's, you might have the moon on the ascendant. I know Abraham has it. That's why he's so nice with the music production and the creativity. But he got the cat moon. People sleep. Cat moon is super creative. I'm a cat moon. I'm crazy creative. I can do any voice, any character, merge into, that's how your boys on Saturday Night Live on House of Buggin' almost got on In Living Color. I can just morph. But a lot of that is not the cat moon in third house. A lot of that is the Neptune on the ascendant. Let's keep it real. But Capricorn moon is more artistic than people might think, because it's like Saturn. You don't think about that, but yeah, Abraham will let you know how his moon gets down. Okay, did Ro say extermin, whatever they say there?
Jennifer said, "Hi Eric, is now the time for people to be breaking up?"
It depends on your planetary alignments. Listen, for you, that Taurus 10th house and Leo rising, you could be dealing with stuff in the 4th, 10th house with the north and south node. The south node in your home, and I think I remember you saying like your boyfriend got you a home like down the block from him or something. So I hope you guys aren't ending your relationship, but these things can happen. Remember, the south node, like Mars, cuts, separates, and divides. It's very karmic. So what's been happening is a lot of relationships have been ending, purging, detoxing, surrender, let go. The Scorpio South Node is like cleansing out whatever does not serve us, especially with what we had with that activation on election day with the lunar eclipse, right? Uranus, Moon, North Node. Same thing with the South Node in Scorpio on the solar eclipse on October 25th. So, with you being a Leo rising, and you got that hair, Jennifer, it's been a tough time, I said, for Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, right, Matt Gaming? Like, we've been going through it. Anybody with those rising signs, it's been challenging energy. But remember, Uranus and North Node in Taurus, and what the North Node is trying to show you is that, especially on these eclipses, lunar or solar, whatever happens, it's karmic and fated, but it's for your greater good. But that don't mean it's not crazy painful. It can be painful.
Rogue said Scorpio rising, Pisces sun, Libra moon.
What? The Libra moon in the 12th house, the Pisces sun in the 5th, the Scorpio rising. I feel like we family. I'm a Scorpio rising too, so much love and respect. So I understand you. You know what I'm saying? So, Ro, wow. Is that ascendant and the sun in a trine? That's dope energy. Ro, right now, this is a great time for you to be investing. Remember, the 5th house, you guys, is political discussion and debate, past life karmas, high school, college, dating, romance, fun sex, your kids, creativity, hobbies, but speculative gains, starting your own business, Ro, and you having the sun and then in transit, Jupiter and Neptune, it's on you. You can make anything happen right now, Ro. So don't hold yourself back. Don't ever doubt yourself. You're dope. And Scorpio rising, Ro, how has this North and South Node been on you? Please share if you want to. I got a couple minutes while I'm bouncing. But listen, you guys always email me directly, tailoredtoyoucoaching@gmail.com. Take advantage of the birth chart sale. Sign up. Let me know. It's only $15. You can pay PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, whatever. If you want to come to Coffee Talk Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern over Zoom, we're rocking with Chiron. And this is the time. Listen, with all that's going on in the world, if you've never been introspective in your life, it is time to wake the F up and get to healing your inner child. Chiron, Black Moon Lilith, Pluto, do the investigation work. 12th house, that Libra moon row, 12th house. Hidden talents, hidden enemies, isolation, subconscious, unconscious minds, dreams, fantasies. Should be keeping that dream book, bro. And maybe you felt like mom didn't totally always get you or understand you. But you could do really big things in foreign lands too, import, exports. Remember, Libra is very much about business because it's about relationships, the marketplace. Now, the Libra moon in the 12th house, I hope you're not overspending on, is Ro a guy or a girl?
Can't tell.
Okay, Ro, are you a male or female? If you're a female, I hope you're not buying too many shoes and purses, Ro. That 12th house, sometimes it's the loss of energy, but it can be the loss of debt and money, loss of money from overspending, too much shopping. Libra's like the shop, okay? So, but I hope this full moon finds you all well, okay? Anybody new come in? Anybody else come in? Or is the moon goddess and Danny show up? No.
Female.
Huh? Female. Okay, so Ro, yeah. Do you shop a lot, Ro? How's this the South Node been on your ascendant? You've been detoxing, letting go, purging, right? Forget spring cleaning. Have you done the autumn cleaning? So But holla at your boy, right? Hit me up, Taylor to Astrology. It'd be my pleasure to do the birth chart. It's a great time at the sale or order one. I love doing charts for children. It's best way, honestly, to become a better parent. And, I've done a lot of charts for kids, even newborns. I've had grandparents order charts for their kids. I've had, all types of people done, entire families. Also, the sale does extend from my synastry compatibility relationship charts, Jennifer. So that's normally 175. It'd only be 120 before you break up. Because the synastry, look, I've saved 2 marriages with the synastry charts, but at the same time, I've also helped 2 or 3 couples get married. Because with the synastry chart, I show you and teach you how your planets are communicating with one another and how you can bet. Because you remember, we don't look at the sun sign for relationships. That's like newspaper stuff, is garbage. You got to look at Juno, Venus, Jupiter, 7th house, moon. Then you would look at the sun. The sun is like 6th on the list. Okay. So understand, relationship compatibility is very helpful, because you could be doing something to upset your partner, and it's like on rote memory. You're unconscious. You're not even meaning to hurt them, to offend them, to rub them the wrong way, to not be supportive of their business or career, to not, to ruffle their feathers with their emotions, to nag on them. There's a myriad of things that can be going down, Jennifer and Ro, that, in a synastry chart, I can show you and teach you, So I do the chart. It's, mainly written with a ton of videos. And then we can meet afterwards on Zoom. I can answer your questions for 30 minutes, break down any little energies, placements. And then boom, it's like Wu-Tang, blue and cream. It's just like dope. All right. Always go to the website. All my testimonials are legit and real. Taylor2coaching.com.
Rogue
And then
said purging, and then Rogue also said, I wrote you a message through your website on Thanksgiving.
Really? I might not have gotten it. I don't know. Sometime, just hit me directly, Ro. Taylor2coaching@gmail.com. Yeah, I had my my web person, because sometimes the emails from the website don't filter and come through to my Gmail account. I don't know why. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. So yeah, I would never ignore you, Ro. So please hit me up directly. Taylor to, just like that, but it's not Taylor to Astrology. It's Taylor to You Coaching@gmail.com. Okay, the number 2, the letter U. They say me customize everything for you. You understand? Taylor to you. So yeah, you've been purging? Yeah, no, I know, Ro. Yeah, I got you. Hit me up. But you can also read. I got reviews on Taylor 2 Coaching on Facebook, and all the testimonials. I got even video testimonials about the business birth charts and the synastry chart that I did because you could do a synastry chart even with a parent, a sibling, a friend. I did 2 good girlfriends, just regular old friends, their synastry. So it can work from mother to son, father to daughter, spouses, siblings, You can do synastry with you and your pet. If you know the time they were born. Okay. So this has been fun. I'm going to get ready to bounce. It's time for dinner and Monday Night Football. I got about 2 minutes left. Any last comments or questions?
Not really.
But I'm so thankful for Ro and Shella and Chaylee, and the new people that came on. I really appreciate you. And holla at your boy. The birth chart sale goes to December 31st. Sorry you missed the free webinar. But if you want to know about Saturn and Pisces and Pluto and Aquarius, email me. I'll send it to you. It's the audio, but I will email it to you. It was free. That was my gift to the collective. And oh man, it was Steven, right? Steven and Matt Gaiman would tell you we had a stone groove. It was deep. It was really deep, and it was fun. We missed Hope and Isaac. Kimberly was there. A bunch of other people were there, but a lot of people, they missed it, the time and stuff. They were like, oh, I didn't realize. I'm sorry, I missed it. So I've been getting a lot of emails and sending it out to people, like moving them bean pies. You know what I'm saying? Like the Nation of Islam, just slinging them pies. Boom, 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 boom. So We out without a doubt. Twist and shout. So enjoy the Gemini full moon. Try to do something creative. Definitely, Mars. It's Wednesday, so it is the day of Mercury. So I think it's interesting that Mercury is heading into a new sign. We'll be in Capricorn 1 degrees. And so it's, time at the end of the year to, Mercury in Capricorn is about its business. I'm about my business. So Mercury in Capricorn. So for me and Ro and Adam and Matt Gaiman, it's transiting our third house, right? So that Mercury is there. Venus will be there in a couple of days. I think the end of this week. Maybe it's the 9th. Venus will head in 9th or 10th, and maybe the 11th. But yeah, we're shifting. Before you know it, man, we'll be out of Sagittarius season, in the Capricorn season, the solstice. We got Christmas, Santa Claus, all that good stuff, and yeah, it's been a blessed year, a tough year. I'm ready for 2023 to start anew, right? It's been still healing and stuff, feeling better, stronger every day, and but I appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you. God bless you. Have a blessed rest of the week. Enjoy this moon Wednesday night. It's late on the East Coast, 11:14. You might already be asleep. But I forgot to tell you. On the 7th or the 8th, it will be the best time to see Mars in the sky, the big red planet. It's retrograde. It'll be the closest it'll be to Earth. And the moon will block it out at some point, but you'll be able to see it. So look on Wednesday night or Thursday night, and you're going to see that the Mars, the red planet, in the sky. You might not see it in Jersey and New York with all that smog and all them buildings and lights. I know out here in AZ and different places, you see everything. It's freaking beautiful. It's gorgeous. I'll take some pictures, post it up on the IG for you. Okay. So yeah, salute. Any final things? That's it.
Steven said it was a deep coffee talk.
Yeah, right, Steve. That was fun.
And then Steven said I had a busy weekend all about astrology that I live and breathe.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys go follow Steven's page, man. Steven the Jupiterian. He be doing his thing. And yeah, thank you. Episode 101. Your boy's been moving and grooving. 2023 is going to be bigly. I'm going to have even more guests and new guests and some of the old guests coming back because they were so dope. And I might even construct and try to move some new things. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm working on my books. I'm doing your boy, Capricorn moon. I'm a workaholic. I'll be grinding. So it's going to be on and popping in 2023. So stay tuned. Love y'all. Knowledge is love. Stay righteous. Remember, this is the beginning. This 16 degrees, 7, and then 2023, 7. This is the beginning of a new renaissance, 2023. Saturn in Pisces, right? Get disciplined. Get disciplined now about your spiritual practices and routines. So you're responding and prepared for Saturn in Pisces. Okay? And even get disciplined with your imagination and creativity. Write something down, paint something, sculpt something, write a poem, take some pictures. Remember Pisces, Neptune, film, photography. Write a screenplay, whatever. But just, you know what I mean? This full moon is setting us up for 2023. That's why you got the 16 degrees. Sun, moon, Mars, 16, all 7, 2023, 7. There are no accidents. All right? Knowledge is love. Say goodbye, Truth.
Bye.
Later.